Every pursuit tells a story.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
A story of split-second decisions, relentless determination, and the thin line between chaos and control. Today, we bring you the raw intensity of real police chases, captured on Dashcam that will keep you hooked. March 6, 2020, a Dodge Charger, already on the radar of multiple agencies, was spotted by a state trooper patrolling Edgewood Avenue in Fulton County. But this wasn't just any routine stop. This car had a "be on the lookout" alert, meaning it had fled from officers before. When the trooper activated his lights and sirens, the driver hit the gas, igniting a high-speed chase.
No, 20 west, 20 west.
Down Edgewood, passing car, 4 miles an hour. Light traffic.
707, 1080. $1080 with that Charger.
Just let Phoenix call.
You're good on my side. You're good.
Shit.
Get on Dashcam Avenue, eastbound.
You're good on my side. It was that way.
No, he said left on Moreland. He said, no, he called it wrong. Or fucking he called it. So he said right on. He said right.
Memorial and Maynard, south on Maynard.
South.
On Memorial.
The pursuit weaved through Edgewood Avenue at speeds double the legal limit, blowing through stop signs like they didn't exist. For a moment, the driver slipped away, but backup from Atlanta PD's Phoenix unit tracked him as he veered onto I-20, eventually exiting onto Boulevard.
20 west, 20 west.
He should be coming up.
20 westbound, 130, middle lane. Light traffic. He's exiting here.
He exited Boulevard.
We're in here.
Running now. Block. We lost him right there on that building to your right.
What's he got? What's he got? What's he got? What's he got? What color shoes he got? What's he wearing?
Actually, right here walking out. Right at the entrance of the complex now.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground now. Get on the ground now. Get on the ground. I'm gonna tase you. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground now. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. What's going on, sir?
Get down.
The driver ditched the car and tried to blend in on foot, but it was too late. The trooper was ready. With nowhere left to run, the driver, identified as Dean Thani Lewis, was taken into custody at gunpoint without further incident. His getaway Dodge Charger was towed from the scene by South Metro Wrecker, and Lewis was booked into the Fulton County Jail. While the exact charges weren't listed, it's safe to say fleeing multiple agencies at double the speed limit won't come cheap, legally or financially. For Lewis, the chase may have ended, but his legal battle was just beginning. December 16th, 2021. A trooper spotted Carlton McDonald, behind the wheel of a silver Honda Civic, casually looking at his phone. Not a smart move when there's a patrol car nearby. But instead of pulling over, McDonald decided to hit the gas, weaving into the gore area and zipping down the shoulder. Let's take a closer look at how this chase unfolded.
Oh, yeah, 33, I know.
13 south, Armor.
13 South, Bridge, Armor, what kind of vehicle is it?
Charles Ford Mary 4872, CNN 4872, Silver Civic.
Where's Silver up there?
Passing Armor.
Silver past Armor, there.
Right shoulder, heavy traffic.
We're right shoulder, big traffic. Very cool, copy Jason, that's location.
13 south, coming up on exit 85.
Copy 13 South, over next 85.
Hit the wall, hit a white van.
Great.
Setting up for a pit. So 13 south, Eastern.
Where's the 13 South, location?
Hit. 1050, 1052, 1018.
Hands up! Hands up, driver! Hands up!
Trooper executed a calculated pit maneuver, but McDonald's antics didn't stop there. He ignored commands, crawled between the seats, sipped from a mysterious can, and even tossed a pair of handcuffs into a storm drain, as if that would help his case. Officers had to use a taser to get him under control, and when they searched the car, they hit the jackpot: a loaded handgun, almost $900 in cash, baggies of marijuana, credit card skimmers, and a collection of fraudulent cards. His passenger, Malik Davis, took the smarter route and cooperated without a fuss. After a quick hospital checkup, McDonald was booked into Fulton County Jail. From distracted driving to a treasure trove of illegal goods, this story proves that sometimes it's better to just put the phone down and pull over. It's not every day that the phrase, high-speed chase through a cornfield makes it into a police report, but here we are. On a seemingly quiet Saturday evening in Fostoria, Officer Cole Knofts and his canine partner, Creed, attempted to pull over a vehicle near Buckley Avenue and East Jackson Street. This sounds normal, but the driver, 43-year-old Matthew Aldrich, had other plans. But even after all these things, Aldrich wasn't done. After emerging from the field, he ditched the car, which eventually ended up in a ditch, and made a break for it on foot. While Aldrich managed to temporarily escape, he couldn't outrun justice for long. Thanks to some good old-fashioned police work, officers tracked him down at his residence on Bulger Avenue 2 days later. He was promptly arrested, though not before racking up an impressive list of charges, including driving under suspension, felony failure to comply, and receiving stolen property. Meanwhile, his passenger, 32-year-old Shelby Ann Dieterle, wasn't so lucky during the initial chase. She was arrested at the scene and is currently cooling her heels at the Wood County Jail. Aldrich, on the other hand, is now facing charges in 2 counties, because why settle for just one? From cornfields, to ditches, to a jail cell, this chase proves one thing: running from the cops is never a good idea, especially when they have a canine named Creed on their side. On April 16, 2024, a red Dodge Ram 1500 became the centerpiece of a wild chase on US 67 in North Little Rock. The truck, wanted for theft, was already fleeing police when State Trooper M. Ledden joined the pursuit. With adrenaline pumping, Trooper Ledden attempted a tactical vehicle intervention, causing the truck to spin 360 degrees. But the suspect wasn't giving up that easily. Let's take a look at how things went in the chase. Even with the truck pinned, the driver refused to exit, forcing officers to pull him out through a window. A search revealed a baggie of a suspicious white crystalline substance, matching another found in the driver's pocket. Meanwhile, a citizen involved in the crash was transported to the hospital with head, neck, and back pain. With theft and possible drug charges looming, the suspect's day of recklessness ended in handcuffs, but not without a few dents, drama, and a whole lot of danger on the highway. It all started as a routine traffic stop on a Monday afternoon. Trooper Daniels clocked a dark Chevrolet Malibu speeding at 91 miles per hour in a 70 miles per hour zone on Interstate 85 South. After pulling the vehicle over, the driver, a woman named Corey Anna Lewis, complied, but raised suspicions by providing false identification. When confronted, she stuck to her story, but the trooper's instincts proved sharper.
How you doing, Trooper Marshall with the Georgia State Patrol? When you made that lane change up from behind that Mustang? 93. Yep. You got driver's license on you? Got ID? Come on, step out with me. Only reason I'm giving you a call your identification. It's just, if I write you a ticket, you gotta be on video. You ride around with no lights on. I don't know who did it, and you going 93 miles per hour. I don't know. Yeah, you are. You were definitely flying.
That's crazy, because he was going faster than me. That's crazy.
You passed him?
I went past him.
That's
I was right behind him.
When you chain lane and you sped up, you fast.
I never passed them, sir.
Gotcha.
Alright.
What's your driving license number?
I don't know about alright.
Just as a supervisor was called to the scene, Lewis floored the gas, weaving through traffic at breakneck speeds, sparking a high-stakes chase. Her reckless maneuvers, ignoring red lights and hitting speeds over 130 miles per hour, turned the bustling interstate into a scene straight out of an action movie. Lewis was taken into custody, checked for minor injuries, and booked into Gwinnett County Jail. She now faces multiple charges, including providing false information, reckless driving, and fleeing law enforcement. Her vehicle was impounded, and no civilians were harmed in the chaos. Lesson learned: truth and traffic laws are always the better option. Street racing might look cool in the movies, but in real life, it usually ends with sirens and handcuffs. That's exactly what happened on October 16th, 2021, when officers rolled up to a parking lot on Headland Drive in East Point, Georgia. Right in the middle of the action was a white and green Chevy Camaro doing donuts like it was auditioning for a stunt show.
I still don't have street overlay, so if you get into anything, I'm gonna have y'all call it. I can still keep the camera on it, but I don't have street overlay. What's that parking lot? The dress right there. They're coming out right here, guys. Splitting, they're splitting. They're splitting. That gold one's still doing donuts, though.
The driver, later identified as Carlos Merritt Jr., wasn't about to stick around for a chat. Instead, he hit the gas, weaving toward a trooper's car, hopping a sidewalk, and even smashing into a few businesses before whipping back into the parking lot with tires screaming. Officers pulled a classic pit maneuver to spin him out. Thankfully, no one was hurt, but several businesses will definitely be filing repair bills. As for Merritt, he's now facing charges for racing, reckless driving, failure to maintain lane, fleeing, and attempting to elude. He also got a one-way ticket to the East Point jail before being sent to Fulton County, where he'll have plenty of time to rethink his next stunt show.
You couldn't stop. You're right. You're right. That's why you stopped. You aggravated assault on a peace officer.
Remember, folks, all stunts you just watched are strictly for educational or maybe just questionable entertainment purposes. Don't go playing cops and robbers in real life. Leave the chases to the professionals. Stay safe, stay legal, and I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully not on the evening news.